Hello, hello! Perfidious Pete here, back for a Listerine-flavored episode of XCOM: The Long War. And no, our minty freshness has nothing to do with Joseph the Cleaner Lister, other than the fact that his product shares a name with a germ-killing product and that he was also fond of killing germs. No, the real reason for our fresh breath and ultra-bright smile is simply because our last mission was superbly executed, and the rancid taste of Rocketeer-based failure has been cleansed from our palate. Last mission was, in fact, almost textbook perfect, with the sole smudge on its glossy finish being that the capture attempt that Teddy Bully Roosevelt threw at a Muton navigator failed to deliver a stun. Other than that, though, there wasn't even a speck of Rocketeer blight to be seen, and I, for one, am damn glad of that fact. As far as I'm concerned, actually, at this point, Norman Borlaug and J. Robert Oppenheimer might as well hang up their combat boots. They'd really be far better served to toss on a pair of white coats and head down to the lab to help out Dr. Valen, because the two of them are about as useful on a battlefield as a pair of truck nuts hanging from the back of a Humvee. As scientists, they still have, some small contributions to be made. As soldiers, however, they're the truck nuts. They bring nothing to the table. They're, frankly, in poor taste, and finally, kind of obnoxious to look at. Yes, I mean that. Norman Borlaug and J. Robert Oppenheimer, at this point, kind of cheese me off to even be forced to look at them. So, you should consider heading down to the laboratory, boys. I think I've had my ass full of you. But anyway, that's probably enough focus on the negative. You know what? Let's talk about someone who isn't a useless piece of walking trash. And by that, I mean Edgar Allan Gonzo Poe. Poe put on his mask of the Red Death Force last mission and went on a killing fucking frenzy, dropping every goddamn enemy in sight. It was a thing of beauty. He killed everyone at the party. And you know what? He got rewarded for that fantastic performance with the nickname Gonzo, and I simply will not tolerate that. I think Poe wrote what is probably the greatest English language poem ever written, and I speak, of course, of The Raven. Now, sure, you might be saying, hey, what about The Lady of Shalott? Tennyson was pretty good, and I agree, it was pretty good, but I still think The Raven is a little better, and I simply will not have one of English literature's greatest named after a chicken-fucking Muppet. That will not stand. So we're going to get rid of the old Gonzo, and instead, Edgar here is going to pick up the nickname Autish, and yes, it's pronounced Autish because it's not an English word, it's actually a Greek word that means nobody. It was also the pen name that Edgar Allan Poe frequently used when, let's say, chastising some of his contemporaries, specifically Henry Wadsworth Longfellow, for being kind of a plagiarizing douche. But I digress. Poe liked the nickname, I like the fact that it means nobody, I like the fact that he liked the fact that it meant nobody, and we're going to roll with it. So, welcome, fully promoted and ready to go, Edgar Allan Poe. Gonna go cask of Amontillado on some fucking aliens for us, and I, for one, am looking forward to it. But before that can happen, we gotta get to scanning and see if we can find him a mission, so let's get to work and see if maybe Edgar won't find himself another opportunity to make some aliens be never, never more.
Contact detected.
We have a medium radar over Russia. It is low. We have two terrible pilots on the scene. Honestly, we can't shoot this down. We literally can't shoot this down. It's low, which means it's not on a satellite hunting mission. I'm tempted to not even try. The reason I'm tempted is because it's so far over on the east coast of Russia, we're probably only going to get one intercept contact with this. I really don't like the Russian intercepts, the fact that the window is so goddamn big. This should be fucking Asia. I mean, there's the Asian outpost right there. Which one is closer? Even if you do the patented curve thing over the curvature of the Earth to shorten your route, this is still way closer. You know what? No, here's what we'll do. We're only gonna probably get one intercept attempt on this bad boy. We could do the wave. I don't think we have done research against the Raider, though. I mean, theoretically, we could shoot it down. It's still a medium UFO, though. I don't think we got the soup. You know what? No, we're not even going to intercept it. We're just going to let it go. If it were closer to our area of operations or closer to the eastern part of Europe, I might take a shot at it, but as it stands, can't afford to do it. Can't afford to do it.
Standing by for launch. We are ready to deploy it on your orders.
Yeah, that's nice, Bradford. Let's go take a look, actually, where we want to deploy that satellite. So, yeah, I very much am salty about this fact, but the Interceptor game. Also, I did confirm, by the way, that hot swapping weapons is not a thing you can do anymore. It fucking blows. It's actually just yet another thing they put in Build 15 to make the game. As far as I can tell, there is no benefit to not having that be in the game. Other than, I guess, they thought it was gimmicky and just wanted to make the air game fucking harder, which, honestly, the air game has always been the most annoying part of the Long War anyway. I don't see why they just went out of their way to make it harder. It also makes sense for you to be able to switch weapons on an aircraft that's damaged. If it's already being repaired, why the hell couldn't you switch its weapons at the same time? That's a logical engineering decision.
Nothing to report at the moment. Boards are clear.
Thanks. Yeah, they're fucking clear as shit, Bradford, except for that medium UFO that's just rampaging over Russia fucking unchecked. God, I hate you. So, we could put this over Egypt, and we could pick up what is, frankly, for us, a not useful continent bonus. I have a foundry, and I have a repair facility. I'm not even going to build a workshop. Laboratories, yeah, 30% less to build and maintain, but it's just labs. 25% reduction in fatigue from gene mods is useless as a country bonus because I'm not even going to build a gene mod facility. So I think Africa is probably out. What about Germany? Or maybe France? Wealth of Nations is good. We couldn't pick up the continent bonus with one satellite, but we could pick it up with one more. 20% reduction in meld requirements for mech primary weapons and tactical. That's actually not disuseful. It's not fantastically useful, but eventually I would like to build mechs. Germany. 15% reduction in cash outlay and Illyrium requirements for mech and shield weapons.
Some nut calling himself Commander Straker has been all over the news ranting about shadow operatives.
That a fact? Well, I tell you what, Bradford, why don't you go put on your tinfoil hat, find yourself a cork board, some yarn, and get all the newspaper clippings you can find, if you can find a fucking newspaper, that is, about these shadow conspiracies, and make yourself a nice little Mel Gibson-style string-linked cork board, and go all crazy-ass like Carrie from Homeland. Just make a nice little color-coded thing and see if you can figure it out. And while you're over in the corner in your little tinfoil hat, none of the rest of us will be bothered with your bullshit. I think that's best for everybody. I'm going to put this over Germany. It would either be France or Germany. Germany's just more cash, so we're going with that.
Satellite uplink facilities at maximum capacity.
And then let's go see what this medium UFO is up to in Russia, since, I mean, there's fuck all we can do about it, so let's just watch it do its thing. So that was most likely a scouting mission, I would suppose. We have another laser cannon. Oh boy. I mean, we got to put it on somebody because it's going to bring somebody out of the rotation for 7 days. We only have I can't pull another one of our ready aircraft off the line to give it a weapon. We could put it on Pyro Warren. That means it's just going to be 25 days before he's back in action. Seriously, mod makers, I would love to see, like on the subreddit or something, an explanation for why you can't hot swap weapons anymore. I really would like to see what the logic behind that decision was, because I, for one, just fucking don't understand it. I have no idea how you thought that was a good thing. I'm baffled. I'm fucking baffled. Yeah, I'll take 15 mil for 2 scientists. That's a pretty reasonable request, France. I can deal with that. Alright, so we got abductions over Mexico.
Commander,
let's go take a look.
We have multiple reports of new abductions in progress. The locations are marked on the hologlobe.
Yeah, multiple abductions, Bradford. Clearly, this all ties into the shadow conspiracy. Oh, you better thicken up that tinfoil hat, buddy. I think the aliens might be able to pierce the single layer you've got going, and they're zoning in on your fucking brainwaves. Alright, so we're going to Guadalajara. That's fine. Let's put together a team. That was light UFO activity, was it not? Alien? Yeah, light. Okay. So you know what? With light UFO activity here, honestly, I think we could probably get away with sending maybe a shittier team than we would ordinarily send. Which is good, because apparently everybody's fucking tired anyway. Look at Jesus Christ. These fucking mission densities. Again, probably something that needs to be tweaked, odd makers. Alright. Well, we haven't had Jane Sporty Austin. You know, I would love to save Austin for something maybe a little more critical. Do we have 2 gunners? We do. We got Marie Antoinette and Nikola Tesla. I think... Do we take 2 gunners or do we take an infantry guy? Honestly, we could also take a rookie. This is a light UFO. There's actually a case to be made for... You know what? I have a specific job. We are going to bring a rookie. I have a specific job in mind for a rookie. So let's make items available. We're just going to go with 1 gunner on this one. I know I do tend to go a little gunner heavy, usually take 2 gunners, but I really like gunners, and I don't see a whole lot of drawback to having 2. So, Gatling laser, we're going emplacement build here for Horatio Nelson, scope laser sight. That's got him sorted. I guess we'll take the old mustache here. We haven't had Samuel Clemens out in a good long while, and it's time for the Twain to come out of retirement here. I mean, shit, if he can guest star on Star Trek, he can fucking come in and do a little alien cleanup shit for us as well. Laser rifle, scope, laser sight. That's got old Clemens sorted. That mustache, man, it's fucking sweet. That's why his nickname's Samuel Mustache Clemens. An engineer I would also like to have on the mission. I think Nikola Tesla is probably going to be our engineer of choice here because he's got a pretty good aim. If we give him a laser rifle, he should be able to not only grenade the holy living shit out of our foes, but also poke them full of holes with a beam of highly concentrated light. It leaves us 4 units, right? Yes, it does. What else do we want to take? We need a scout, we need an assault. Let's take... I don't want to take Ava Perón. She was magic last time we had her out, and I almost kind of have too good to use syndrome going with Ava Perón here. Let's take Simone de Beauvoir, actually. Simone, tack armor, shotguns, battle skill. You know, I like this loadout, actually, with the ceramic plating. She's good, actually. Now, what about captures? I'm really, at this point, since we don't have alien containment, only interested in capturing mutons because I want their grenades. We should still probably set up for a capture. I think I would prefer to save Abraham Hardcore Lincoln maybe for another time. Thurgood, the bench marshal, should have what we need to get the job done. I'm going to trust in Thurgood. I mean, the United States Supreme Court trusted the man. I think he's probably worthy of it. So let's give him an arc thrower, and we're going to get rid of that flashbang, actually, Thurgood. Carry 2... You know... Now, I was going to say carrying 2 arc throwers is actually kind of an interesting proposition, but it does bad things to Thurgood's speed, and he's already not the fastest cat ever. So let's go with the arc thrower and attack armor and a ceramic plating. Plus, I have a plan that involves a rookie, and we should probably try and enact that plan. What else do we want to take here? Norman Borlaug? No, fuck you, Norman Borlaug. Let's take another... we should probably take a medic, but again, I would like to save our last medic for maybe something a little more mission critical. Yeah, we would have probably just enough to scrape through another mission if we can't get some soldiers back on duty. So let's take Yoshio here. This guy he's only been on 1 mission. He's 1 for 1 with 1 kill on 1 mission. That's respectable. If not fantastic, it's good enough. I think we give him a battle scanner and... ceramic plating, maybe? You know what, let's give him a med kit. If we're not going to have a medic on the mission, we should at least have somebody who's capable of healing. I think a med kit is probably Yoshio's best use there. And then for our final unit, we're going to take whoever our fastest rookie is, and we're giving the red shirt the capture job. Carmen Diaz. We have 3 14s here. Kovacevic has a better aim, a better defense. It's actually just all around a better trooper. He has 3 lower will. What about Diaz? Worse aim, slightly better defense. More... Oh, she has 4 health. Yeah, if we're going to give her the stupefyingly dangerous capture job, we should probably bump up her health as much as possible. So let's give her a laser rifle just in... You know what? No, that's actually a terrible idea. Let's not do that. If we're looking for speed, what about a carbine? Interesting. Even furthermore, what about an SMG? What's the difference between a carbine and an SMG? 2 to 4. What are you? Also 2 to 4. This weapon simply can't critical. You know what? I don't even care about that. Give me the SMG. Yeah, look at that. That's some... Yeah, speed. That's what we're looking for. Yeah, I like this. We're gonna make this rookie. This is our capture guy. And worst case scenario, rookie gets shot and we have to repair our arc thrower. Honestly, losing a rookie though, not that big a deal. And with 7 health and ceramic plating, she should be at least reasonably resilient. So I like it. I think this is a solid plan. I'm excited to be a part of it. Let's get to work. Hopefully we won't have to draft Edgar Allan Poe to write an elegy for our new rookie after this mission. That would be unfortunate. To use that term loosely, it would actually be not really much of a loss considering she's kind of trash in the stat department. Did we not just play this map? We just played... What the shit, mod makers? We keep getting the same fucking maps over and over and over and over. What the hell? Well, I guess it was an Exalt mission which we did this map on. I don't know, maybe that has something to do with the fact that it was an Exalt mission? I don't know. We seem to draw the same 5 maps over and over. I'm getting tired of playing on the same ones. That'll be a nice thing about XCOM 2, which I'm pretty sure I mentioned last time. We won't have to play the same maps over and over because we've got the dynamic map thing, so... procedurally generated maps, this is a terrible starting spot.
5x5. Strike 1 has the green light for deployment.
Or is it? Is it a terrible starting spot, or is it one of the greatest starting spots of all time? I think probably my initial thing was right. It's probably terrible. We're gonna get fucking caught in the middle of a gigantic shit sandwich here from both directions. Alright, well, let's take Horatio Nelson on a single move first. It looks safe, so let's put Horatio in corner full cover and see what's in this alley. Nothing. I find that, frankly, hard to believe.
Okay, smoosh.
Simone has a battle scanner, so let's just keep pushing forward. This alley is, in fact, empty. We don't know what the roofs look like, though. The rooftops could be a very significant problem for us.
On the move.
Let's get some Overwatch. I really don't like the idea of the aliens fucking dropping down off the roofs and raining down on us like a bunch of fucking cockroaches out of a hoarder's house when you tip over a stack of old fucking National Geographic magazines. I really don't like that idea. I'm gonna sprint Thurgood Marshall actually to the corner cover behind this dumpster simply because I'm so worried about the whole rooftop scenario.
Let's do this.
We're gonna take some very aggressive moves here, far more aggressive than I would normally consider.
10-4.
Everything looks clear though. I mean, we haven't seen. So I hear footsteps. We got guys in the diner then, or in the coffee shop here. I hear them crash through glass. And so we know there are enemies in this little area. I still think firsties go to Simone. I really want to know what's down the rest of this alley. I'm very tempted to throw a battle scanner here. Actually, you know what? That might be... Now, given where she's... Nah, we can't throw it from there. That position is bad for battle scannering. Let's dash her to corner cover. She can scout and then be out of line of sight. If she pop... Excellent. Okay, I was going to say, if she pops a pod, she'll be out of line of sight at the end of the turn. We're going to do exactly the same thing with the bench here.
That's what we're looking for.
Right, so we spotted a meld canister somewhere. Where is it? On the roof. Man, this rooftop meld canister thing is getting to be a little old, XCOM. That's like the second time in a row, and I gotta say, I'm not 100% enthused about that. On the plus side, at least this one we can get, unlike the last one, which was parked on top of a fucking alien UFO when he was completely inaccessible.
On the move.
So let's set up for a little door kick here. I honestly don't know what to do with our engineer. Let's just bring them down here, actually. Oh, that's our rookie, sorry. We actually want the rookie kind of in a position where they can maybe go in the door. Yoshio, how far? Yeah, it's probably alright. So we're going to have this team open, look for lanes of fire, make the enemies react, and then we can rush in the back door if we need to. And we're going to have Nicola Madman Tesla here for a little supporting grenade if we need some cover destruction. I like this plan. Once again, excited to be a part of it. Alright, so yeah, we definitely have aliens in the coffee shop. Either they're in the coffee shop or they're on the roof. I'm pretty sure they're in the coffee shop, though. If they were on the roof, we wouldn't have heard the breaking glass. Alright, so let's have little Admiral Nelson forge ahead. Pretend he's about to stop the armada here. What do you got, Nelson? You got nothing, son. You got nothing. We know there are enemies in there. We know they're in there. You're not fooling anybody, XCOM. We know that they're in there. And we know that you know that we know. Can we get on this roof? There's a ladder over there. This is remarkably dangerous, and I'm going to do it anyway, because I'm... Now, you know, Oishi Yoshio is destined to die here. Alright, I think we maybe have Yoshio go on a little solo mission for the meld. And let's continue playing this cautious, I guess. I don't see a disadvantage to our caution. We're going to bring Simone over here. We're going to put her on Overwatch. We have the bench going Overwatch as well. Tesla, you're actually... Yeah, I'm thinking it's Overwatch all over the place. Except for Diaz, who we are going to bring Diaz around the corner of this dumpster. We're also going to put her on Overwatch. But again, she's our capture unit, so we want to try and get her in just the best position possible. Alright, aliens. Move around in there. Go ahead, I dare you. Take a couple moves inside this little area. You're going to not like what you get. Yoshio, where you at, Yoshio, buddy? Can you get to the canister? You can get to the canister. You'll be, you know, you're in cover from two directions here. This probably isn't that dangerous. And on the plus side, we also now know that the rooftop is clear. I should have had you run and gun, however. That was clearly a mistake. Alright, somebody's got to do it. We can't just sit here forever. Open the door. There we go. What do we got? Seekers. Not really much of a problem. they're not even going to stealth? One of them is stealth, the other ones are... You know what? Let's go ahead and deploy the battle scanner. I'm going to put it right here by this door. We might get lucky and be able to see something else out here. We heard glass breaking also, by the way, so... There should be more aliens. We heard glass breaking, and it definitely was not those Seekers. Those Seekers were not breaking that glass. Please tell me that you have a shot. Hornblower, you gotta have a shot, buddy. You don't have a shot. Marshall has a shot. We don't need to capture a Seeker, actually. Alright, so let's send Tesla in. Actually, Tesla's the right man for this job. With his heat grenades, these guys are low to the ground. They've positioned themselves pretty badly. I think Tesla's gonna fuck them up. And when I say I think he's gonna fuck them up, what I mean is Nikola Tesla's gonna fuck them up. Suck on this, or eat this, as Nikola Tesla said. Yeah, so Tesla actually pretty much ruining their fucking shit single-handedly. That was a remarkably good shot, sir. Let's bring the Rookie and see if she can't get her first kill. How do you feel, Rookie? You think maybe you could get a kill on a 2 health? Isn't there one with 1 health? You have a higher hit percentage here. I actually would prefer you take that. The Rookie is not, clearly not feeling too terribly sanguine about the whole killing thing. Conscientious objector much, Rookie? Yeah, I'm thinking maybe you do. You know, I'm going to bring Clemens up to this half cover. I don't expect either of these guys to be either difficult to hit or difficult to kill. We should be able to kill them with Thurgood Marshall. So there's a polishing for old Samuel Clemens. Tricked that fella into whitewashing his fucking fence, didn't you?
Copy. Moving on target.
And by whitewashing his fence, of course, I mean he murdered the holy living shit out of him. I actually have no idea why I chose whitewashing a fence as that particular metaphor, because it made absolutely no fucking sense. But it was in Mark Twain. Or rather, it was in Tom Sawyer. You know, I'm told that cat Tom Sawyer is a mean ride as well. Just throwing that out there for what it's worth. So this area is clear. We heard more footsteps. I guess the crashing glass... Oh, there's a door open. Yeah, okay, so we've got aliens in the laundry, actually. Very interesting, Mr. Aliens. Very clever of you. Let's have Simone come check this out. I just want to make sure this back alley is still clear. And except for a possible location for an rather unfortunate female health facility, and by that, of course, I'm making a back alley abortion clinic reference, which is wholly inappropriate, and I apologize for that. But other than that, the area does look pretty clear. Yoshio, let's take this corner. I want you to peek around and make sure the alleyway is also clear. Again, be on the lookout for maybe some unfortunate providers of unnecessary healthcare services. Or not unnecessary, rather than just unsafe. I really want you guys to try and avoid that. Don't bump into back alley Bob is really kind of what I'm saying there. See a trusted health professional if you need that service.
Making a run for it.
So Diaz, let's come around here. Our Rookie didn't do a fantastic job on her first turn. Let's just have her reload. They're good to bench Marshall, get ready to go in. This is team capture, actually. We got Rookie in the bench here. So, Clemens? I'm thinking about sending Clemens on a little end around, but we probably should try and concentrate our fire. Nikola Tesla, who did some fine work for us, bringing the madman around. Look at him dashing through that fire. Nikola Tesla, he's clearly just battle crazed. He's seeing red. The red wash is upon him. Are they on the roof? What is that noise? Is that a cyber disc? We also have enemies over in this direction, because I just heard them also crash through, and we lost a meld canister somewhere.
I've got a visual.
And so Yoshio's got... it looks like too thin, man. Do we want to capture a thin man? I really don't. I haven't heard a muton noise, though, so I don't think there are maybe mutons to be captured. This is kind of bad. So the Rookie can easily go in. She could throw a capture. The bench... I think Tesla... Okay. We're going to come at this from a really somewhat unusual perspective, but I think it will produce results. So we're going to bring Tesla here. Going to drop him down. We're actually going to blow up this cover. I'm sort of hoping to take down this wall as well. A little free demolition service for the laundromat. This place is out of business. It was getting torn down anyway. So we're providing, you know, cost-free demolition services to the owners. It's a service I provide for, you know, sort of trusted members of the XCOM project. Diaz, he's wounded enough to try. He's wounded enough to try a capture on, but that doesn't mean it's a good idea. Clemens, are you going to be able to get a shot at this guy? We kind of need a backup plan in case the capture fails. You should have line of sight from here, right? Yes, you do. What's your hit percent chance? Like, almost a slam dunk guarantee. Good. So Thurgood Marshall has to capture... It's going to be a critical, and it's going to kill him. Let's get... You know what, Admiral Nelson, we'll come back to you. I'm trying to figure out how I want to engineer, or at least attempt to engineer, this potential capture. I think maybe our best bet is going to go something like this. Simone de Beauvoir comes here and takes a flank shot at this guy. Her weapon can't critical, so she only has a 93% chance to hit here on a flanker. Good goddamn, you're a terrible shot.
I think it poisoned me.
Yeah, you should be a little salty about that, Tesla, because she completely failed in every single thing that we wanted her to do. We wanted her to wound the thin man, not kill it, and then what does she do? Kills the thin man, sends him tumbling ass over a tea kettle over this folding table, and not only ruins somebody's nice fucking fresh laundry, I'd like to point out, she did do that. Somebody's gonna have to fucking rewash that shit. That's gonna be irritating. She also poisoned the shit out of Nikola Tesla. Might as well have Samuel Clemens just shoot this guy in the face now. There's no way we can capture him. Way to fuck up a capture attempt, rookie. Yeah, he's out of the game only because of fucking rookie's an idiot. Telling you, rookie, that was ill done. That was ill done. That's some bad fucking soldiering right there. You did a bad job. That's probably going in your permanent record, young lady. Alright, so we have what I suspect are thin men probably over in this area. Let's just have Thurgood reload, I guess. Oishia, you get ready to go in this action. And you can go on Overwatch as well. Oh, so we have Seekers. Okay. We can sort of see them teleport through the roof, I guess. How are they flanking us? I am very confused here. Where the hell did this thin man even come from? The roof? How did he get on the roof? I'm very confused about the movement that just happened there, because it makes absolutely no fucking sense at all. We got 62% all around. Tesla, man, he's covered in acid. See, rookie, this is why we fucking hate you, because this is entirely your goddamn fault. We got a bunch of really bad shit happening now, and it's all you're doing. And you're gonna path yourself through fucking acid, aren't you? Yeah, you absolutely are.
Moving out.
I hate you, rookie. I hate you so much right now. I really, really hate you a lot. You have 30% chances to hit here. That is real bad. I really want a Nikola Tesla grenade to get us out of this fucking pickle, and it's just not gonna happen. Simone, what can you do? Well, you got a 90% chance there at that guy. Double 90s. Take this shot. Actually, I wouldn't mind a kill here. Beautiful. Well done. Alright, so Simone helping herself out of a little bit of trouble there. Oishi should definitely be able to get up here and finish off this shit biscuit then. So let's have the little Ronin come up here and finish off our friendly neighborhood fucking thin man. Who is neither friendly nor local, so I guess that's a complete and total lie. He's not a friendly anything, and he's definitely not from this goddamn neighborhood. He's dead, though, so I guess he's not from any goddamn neighborhood anymore. We just took him out of the equation. So let's have old Hornblower take a shot at our friend here, just for the hollow targeting if nothing else. Or you could straight up kill him, that's also good.
Operational objectives completed.
So Operation Blinding Fist is fully complete there, and we didn't run into a single back alley abortion clinic. That's not to say anything negative about Guadalajara, Mexico. I actually have no idea what the laws are regarding that particular procedure in Mexico. I'm just saying. Could be a shady place. I mean, that place is always overrun by Exalt. You don't know what they're getting up to in those back alleys. They could have some kind of, like, alien hybridization program going around there. It's best avoided from everyone, all around.
Every operation goes this well.
It wasn't that perfect. I mean, it was okay, but you gotta remember, Bradford, our rookie there did fucking bathe Nikola Madman Tesla in some unwanted acid. So, yeah, 6 of one, half a dozen on the other. Ranger. I'm thinking I'm going to take Deadeye. I really like plus 15 aim against flying targets. That's real good. There's something to be said for Ranger as well, though. But we already have Executioner. Oh, wait, you're our Overwatch gunner. You have covering fire, right? Oh, yeah, we can't actually. We gotta take suppressive fire because Samuel Clemens is our Overwatch guy. Forgot about that. Sorry, Clemens, I didn't mean to get you excited. It's Edgar Allan Poe who is our murderous infantry guy. You're our suppressive fire infantry guy, which means you're gonna, need suppressive fire, so... Sorry. No exciting abilities for you. It's just the good old garden variety suppression that we've kind of run with. As if you weren't fucking shitty enough, Diaz, you have to random up. I don't even care. A medic actually may potentially be your brightest future. So it's not all terrible for Diaz. She actually ran him into a medic, which we needed. Good. She can carry a goddamn med kit. That's fine at this point. I'm fully comfortable with that. You are a dyed-in-the-wool killer, Horatio Nelson, and I'm thinking Executioner is probably what we need on you. Hollow targeting, suppression. It's actually your next level that's going to be tough to pick, except I'm pretty much sure I'm going to take Rapid Fire. I wonder if Rapid Fire bonus applies to the second shot, or rather if the Executioner bonus applies to the second shot of a Rapid Fire. One additional name, yeah, we're just taking Executioner. I think in aggregate, actually, Executioner is probably, with the aim bonus, going to produce more damage than Ranger overall, which is something I'm pretty sure I've mentioned before, but I still feel that way. I'm still convinced, so... That's it, folks. That's our mission. That's our team. Everybody's done. Let's take a look at our loot. 3 thin men, 4 Lyrium, 8 alien alloys, 3 weapon fragments, 14 meld, 14 Seeker Rex. 80 credits, and Panic in Mexico has decreased.
Remember,
yes, that's good.
We will be watching.
We have 203 credits. We need to go down to the facilities building area, and we still don't have enough power, and it's 18 days away. All right, then. Well, we can make other good use of this school by going to the officer training school and picking up the second squad size. Bam! Excellent. That is probably one of the top 5 total upgrades you can get. I would say the squad size upgrades, as far as the tactical capabilities go, are 2 of the 5 best upgrades in the game. One of the other ones I would probably say is, I think, tactical rigging as well. Anyway, that's it. This thing's all wrapped up. We didn't even need Joseph the Listerine the Cleaner to come in and sort of swish out the mouths there to get that shitty taste of Rocketeer, because we left Norman Borlaug in the goddamn barracks where Norman Borlaug belongs and will be remaining for the rest of the campaign. If you enjoyed the episode, feel free to drop a like down in the comment section. Of course, your support really does mean a lot to us. And if you'd like to see more XCOM, consider subscribing as well. We post new episodes every single day. Right now, however, I'm going to nip down to the old research center and kick J. Robert Oppenheimer right in a taint and let him know that he works for Dr. Valen now. So, thanks very much for watching. We'll see you again soon.